What's up, guys? This is Helder from Team Chaotix of Brazil, and just a few moments ago the Game Theorist guy made a video talking about the Sonic physics again. He has been made a lot of Sonic videos recently, from calculating Sonic speed and also why tails can fly like a helicopter, and much other videos. And well, on this video he has calculated how can Sonic run through loops. Is that even possible? He can actually go through the loops and calculating all the physics behind it. And to be honest, I thought it was a cool video. I enjoy this kind of science stuff going around. Even though there's some part he said that Sonic needs 6.6 meters per second to go through the loop, and then all of a sudden he made some other calculations say Sonic needs actually 14 meters per second to go through the loop. And I don't know why he remade the calculations. Maybe because he found Sonic's mass on Sonic Channel website. And the point and that's not the point. It doesn't. I don't really care for how fast Sonic must be in order to go through the loop in real life physics, on our real physics, because physics on our world is something, but in another world, in another dimension, they may be different. They may be a whole lot different, because well, that's how physics works. The mother nature here on planet Earth, or planet Rancha, whatever you want to call it, it's some. But in another planets, in another dimensions, the physics are totally different. So it doesn't make sense to calculate video games physics with our real world on our planet physics. But that's besides the point. That's not the point I'm talking on this video. What I really want to point on this video, the main purpose for me to make this video, is for trying to explain why. And that may sound silly, because of course it's entertainment, and entertainment is whatever makes you happy. But I wanna ask you guys why does it matter? Why does it matter to know how fast Sonic must be in order to go through the loop? It doesn't matter. It's not important. And I know most people may think, oh, but I think it's interesting and entertainment, but it's not important. It's not something that you must know in order to enjoy the game, and it's also not something you're gonna earn in your life. It's not gonna add much in your life, I guess. But he could use his scientific calculating skills to actually teach physics and math to people using Sonic and other video game characters as examples. And that kind of helped it a little bit, because I learned some new physics formulas watching this video. Even though I learned about physics when I was 14 or 15 years old back in high school here in Brazil. And all countries have different subjects they teach for kids on their school years, even though they're kind of almost the same, but they're not exactly the same. Maybe a kid here in Brazil may learn physics, and a kid in some other country, like, I don't know, USA, may never have seen physics on high school. I don't know. I know that I've actually studied on USA, on a high school. It was a technical high school in Massachusetts, and I certainly can tell the mathematics teacher subjects are not very heavy. It's not a very advanced math class they have there in the USA. At least not in Massachusetts. I don't know, maybe other states may be different. But in other hands, linguistic and science classes were way more advanced than here in Brazil, especially linguistics, because here in Brazil they teach you all the very little details about the Portuguese language, which is good to know, but it's not actually very necessary on your daily life because everybody speaks in a wrong way Portuguese around here. But there in the US, they actually teach you how to read, how to better understand the phrases, and how to interpret text, which is a very, very useful subject in real life, in the real world, in our daily lives. Then compared to Brazil, to actually know where to go, some accentuation, where is the subject of that sentence, and that annoying stuff that I don't even remember anymore. And to conclude what I'm trying to say on this video, that it would be way better to the Game Theorist guy to actually teach people useful stuff like, I don't know, maybe math, physics, or whatever his specialty. God damn it. It's been a while since I've recorded a video in English, and since I'm here in Brazil, I don't practice my conversation a lot. Sometimes I stumble on the pronunciation of words. Sorry, guys. But that's what I think. I think it would be way better for the whole community, the whole world, if you actually teach something using video game character as example. And I mean really teach, like explain the formula, where it came from, giving some exercises in the video. I know he can make it in a fun way, because you know video games are always fun. If you give video games as example, it's always fun. I've done that in my book. I don't know if you guys know, but I'm graduated in software development, and I wrote a book about Java programming for games here in Brazil, and I use lots of video games and video game characters as example for the exercise, and most children thought it was nice, it was very cool, they like it, and that's it. Again, but I want to make a disclaimer here. Please don't think that I'm noisy or bossy or whatever to tell people what they should make on their channel. Far from me to do that, because here in my channel I don't even know what to do. My channel is all about Sonic the Hedgehog, and even if I try to change the subject, YouTube is not going to recommend my videos. I tried to do that and didn't go well, and that's right. That is why I just given some my opinion about the matter, about how Game Theorist should run his channel, even though I don't want to say, hey, you should do that, because I'm telling you to do that, because that's far from me to point out what a person should do. But you know, it would be nice, it would be more meaningful to people's life, to actually teach some, because there might be a kid or a teenager somewhere that's struggling on some subject, mostly math or physics or whatever, in high school, and you may help him, man. I don't watch your channel very often, just once in a while, especially when there's some hedgehogs in the middle. But you could do better, man. You can actually make the difference here on this YouTube platform, because you're a very big channel. But hey, if you're listening to here, which I doubt, because this kind of video has very little audience retention, I'd like to ask you guys, what do you guys think about the Sonic channel, the Sonic Japanese Sonic website, Sonic channel? Because it's pretty much the best Sonic website ever. There was a Sonic website back then from Europe and one from America, and they were both crap, but the Japanese website is very consistent and is very well organized. That's why the Game Theorist guy made got the calculations for got Sonic's height and mass on his calculations in order to stay more canon to the video. And I don't know, man. this video is way too long already, but I want to tell you that Sonic Channel's website, it's pretty much cool, and I think SEGA of America should make a better website for Sonic, because I don't know, Sonic's a big deal in the US, especially in the whole West, and not as big on the East. Yeah. So thanks for watching, and until next time.